Hey, what's up? It's Joey Belladonna here. Good afternoon. I'm looking for Chris. Chris, how you doing? Wow, man, I'm psyched to have this chance to say happy birthday coming up. AKA Clem of the White Cowbell from Oklahoma. How about that? Thank you very much for looking me up. It's a pleasure, an honor to have you as a fellow musician, and I'm psyched to just have this chance. It makes me happy to be able to do this. I I just find it cool to be able to just be able to reach out and just be able to just connect. I thank you. It's a very enjoyable. So what do you got plans for your birthday? I'm sure everybody in your family are. I mean, let's hope everybody's doing well and getting through all these hard times and everything, and things are slowly, surely getting better. And to be able to celebrate a wonderful 50th, you're still young, man. I mean, just take that to the bank. Um, you know, if your family's doing well, I'm sure they're going to have a great party for you. It's something that you guys can just look forward to. And, I look back at all the parties I've had, and I've had some of the coolest ones just hanging out with friends, just talking about stuff, old times and reminiscing. And then there's that big old bar party that turns into, hell breaks loose and just drinks are flying and people are all catching up on it and just coming up to you out of nowhere that you don't know, and they just say happy birthday, and it's joyful too. So there's so many cool things that you can celebrate, and I hope you get some cool gifts. Obviously, I've said earlier that I'm a guitar and a vocalist. That's cool. I got one of those things you got, and that's vocals. But guitar, I just I never picked up. I really probably should have learned. I mean, I've got acoustics and electric guitars and everything. I just haven't learned anything enough to make myself happy about it. Even I have a little keyboard too, and I can do some stuff with that a little bit, but nothing much. Drums are been my go-to instrument. I guess we could jam actually, and you could sing. I could sing. We have backup vocals and all that good stuff. That works, right? I wonder what kind of music you guys are doing. So you're Oklahoma. I think I assume Oklahoma, right? Um, I've been there, done some really cool shows. There's that outdoor venue. We played, I think it was Slipknot and someone else. I'm trying to think. Maybe it was Slayer last time. So it was Slipknot and Slayer headlined, and really, really hot. And it's cool. I just can't. It seems like it's out there, but it's just a neat, like open. There's no roof on the crowd, so it's wide open, and it's neat. It's a little bit intimate in its own way. Um, but you got a good area to jam down there, I'm sure. I hope you got some good musicians, friends that you jam and get through everything you guys need to do, and it's something about being in a band. It's a lot, There's a lot to consider. I mean, the people you're dealing with, and just it's like finding the cool friend that you guys can talk the same, think the thing, uh, think the same, do the same. Have that camaraderie that you need to just bring it to a better place. There's a lot to consider. Just picking a style of music and just finding someone that likes and can play the same thing that they're thinking, and be able to deliver that. And even with Anthrax, many times they had the idea that maybe I wasn't a thrasher or rocker or whatever. I mean, I can think of a lot of ways to be in a band in different styles. I think I'm very versatile. So, I mean, to be able to adapt, um, even if I was into a style of music, doesn't mean you can't flip the switch and, turn it into something else, if you're able to do it. So don't limit yourself. Keep yourself, open to a lot of things. I do listen to a lot of kind of different kinds of music, so I keep that fresh. My mind is always adapting to things. And um, how's your family enjoy your music? I hope they dig what you do. That's always interesting when you got people that got mixed decisions on your lifestyle and what you're supposed to be doing and how you're supposed to be playing in a band. And it's like, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, be smart about it. I mean, I even have a cover band, and it tends to be a hobby, but not really for me. In my heart, I don't ever think of it as a hobby. And hell, I had jobs and still played in a cover band and still really took it as a serious thing. I never really walked into there to any place and played and never really tried hard enough or tried to be great. I just did what I thought was right, and play awesome, and make it as best as it could be, instead of just considering it as a hobby. It wasn't about the money part of it. It was about finding the right people to, and feel good about what you're going to throw at people musically, and just have the best intentions, and I hope that, you get a chance to do whatever you feel that's right for you musically. Um, Gear-wise, hey, it's your birthday. Maybe you could ask for, there's always some good gear. You always need gear, right? Guitar stuff nowadays, it's so amazing what they got out. I don't know if you ever tried the Fractal or the Kemper stuff. If you're going into small places and you're flying somewhere, you can just throw it in a bag and or a case, a little tiny case if it's on the plane, and you go and got all the sounds in there and stuff. I mean, if you can adapt to it. Some people are a little finicky and that's a little too boxed up. Not, no tube. It's all transistor type vibe, that kind of thing. And I know people are just not happy with it, but and guitars, I mean, I've seen so many cool types of guitars. I mean, nothing like a good old Gibson. And ESPs, I always had some good guitars. I got some Paul Reed Smith stuff. I like their gear. They're pretty solid guitars, Jacksons, Scott using the Jacksons. They're awesome looking. They sound great, reliable, and it's cool, And nothing like a Fender either, Not good. I love people that have a Strat once in a while. Bring that out. It gives you a nice, different type of sound. Cabinets, got amps. I mean, man, the Boogie stuff and the Marshall stuff's been great. Even the VH heads, those are nice. And God, I mean, there's just so much out there to choose from, I love it all. I mean, there's things about sound and pedal boards, even the nice little I mean, I even have a lot of things I use with TC electronics, and just even my cover band, I'll just use this small little effects. You can't even tell it's on. It's just there for a little color. I mean, this thing will do all kinds of stuff, but I don't play with it too much. I got one or two good banks that I like, and I can alter those accordingly. So, but anyhow, sorry I'm boring you with all that, but I mean, I just love the whole idea. You being a guitar player and just liking to have gear, and it's your birthday, and you could have a long list of some good items that people can get for you. You're not going to be hard to shop for. So I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and thanks for letting me even come across with some fun dialogue, if FB, so I appreciate it. Chris, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Happy 50, and thanks for looking me up and digging what I do in the band, and just hope to see you out on the road. And whether you do anything big time or little or whatever it is, doesn't matter, man. Enjoy yourself. It's all about just making yourself feel good. That's the first part of it. That's really the main thing, is just feeling confident enough to just do what you do and be able to look in a mirror and go, man, Sounds good to me. I've come that way now. As long as I can do something that feels good, and maybe just up the ante every once in a while as much as you can, you know. Obviously hit that stride and you just go, you know. So good luck. And thanks a lot for looking me up, and AKA Clem of White Cowbell, Oklahoma. Nice, I like that. It's got a, I don't know, I'm thinking we got a little southern going on here. I love all that. But anyhow, you take care, and hope to see you out on the road, or good luck, or maybe I get to see your band somewhere, and stay in touch. And thank you so much, and say hello to the family, and I wish them a happy birthday along with you. See ya. Till next time, right here. Peace.